Last year, I made the inner bralette, and the response I got encouraged me to want to do more summer wardrobe project. So we've already made a wrap skirt that doubles as a cover up, and today we are adding our next piece, a simple crochet bralette, of course. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm glad you're here. So I'll be using a 5-ply milk cotton yarn. You can use any yarn of your choice. Of course, just note that your gauge might be different from mine, and I'll be using a 5mm hook for the body and a smaller hook for the edging. We'll be needing measuring tape, stitch marker, darning needle, etc. We all know that measurement is everything in crochet, so you are going to measure around the fullest part of your bust from side to side. For perfect accuracy, wear a fitted unpadded bra while measuring, and this measurement will determine the width of your bralette. So now it's time for us to turn our measurement into our starting chain. The easiest way to do this is by making a small gauge swatch and counting how many stitches you get per inch. For my yarn and hook, I got approximately 5 stitches per inch, and now you take your bust measurement and multiply it by your stitch gauge. That is your chain count. Like I said, based on your bust measurements, we will start with a foundation chain that matches your calculated chain count, and this pattern is worked in multiples of 6 plus 2 plus 10, and that is divided into 2 equal sides with a 10 chain space in the middle for the front opening. For my sample, I'll be working with a starting chain of 90, and don't worry if your numbers are different from mine. As long as your chain count matches your measurement, you are good to go. For row 1, we are going to make 1 half double crochet in the third chain from hook, and the first 2 chain count as our first half double crochet. Then we'll make 1 half double crochet into all the chains until we reach our stitch marker, and I'll meet you at the stitch marker. Now we are going to chain 10. Skip 10 chains. Then half double crochet across the remaining chains. At the end of the row, both sides should mirror each other evenly. In everything that we are doing, both sides have to match. And I'm going to continue my half double crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Now for row 2, we are going to chain 3, and that counts as our first double crochet. Then place 3 double crochet in the same stitch. Then we'll skip 2 stitches, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, skip 2 stitches, 3 double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, and in this third double crochet that we just did, we are going to make 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 double crochet, and this is our shell stitch. So you can see this is the 4 double crochet in the beginning. You can place a stitch marker in the first 3 chains to make this easier. Then we'll single crochet 3 double crochet and then chain 1, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. So now we are going to skip 2 stitches again and single crochet into the next stitch. Skip 2 stitches and we'll repeat our shell stitch, that is 3 double crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet in the 3rd double crochet that we just did, 1 half double crochet, and 1 double crochet. Skip 2 stitches, single crochet in the next stitch. So we are going to do this one more time. 3 double crochet, chain 1, single crochet, half double crochet, and 1 double crochet. So we'll continue this and I'll meet you at the center space. Now we are going to single crochet into the last stitch before the chain space. Then we'll chain 10. Skip 10 stitches, of course, that is the center space. Then single crochet into the first stitch of the second half, then we'll continue the same pattern on the other side. So we'll continue the same pattern on this other side, and we are going to end this row with 4 double crochet in the top of the starting chain space from the previous row. So we are going to continue and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Now for row 3, we are going to chain 1, and that counts as our first single crochet, and skip all the double crochet stitches and place 1 shell in the next single crochet. Then we're going to make 1 single crochet in the next chain 1 space of shell. So you can place a stitch marker in the first chain 1 space to mark the beginning of the row, so you don't get them mixed up. So now we'll continue our pattern across the first side until the center, ending this part with a shell. And I'll meet you at the center point. Now we are going to chain 7 here instead of 10, and the reason is because we are ending this with a shell rather than a single crochet stitch. Chaining 10 will be too long and it will throw the alignment off a little bit. So this keeps everything even, and we'll continue the same pattern on the second side. Ending this row with a single crochet in the last stitch, that is the top of the chain 3, and turn. So for row 4 we are going to chain 3. So this is us partially repeating row 2, and we are going to make 3 double crochet in the same stitch. Then single crochet in the chain 1 space of previous shell. Shell in the next single crochet, and we'll continue this until the center. So we'll repeat what we did on row 2, single crochet in chain 1 space of last shell, chain 10, single crochet in chain 1 space of next shell, and we are going to keep repeating this and end this row with 4 double crochet in the chain 1 space at the beginning of the previous row. That is where our stitch marker is. So for every row that the half ends with a shell, we are going to chain 7, and for every row that ends with a single crochet, we are going to chain 10. So we are going to repeat row 3 and 4 until you reach your desired length, and I'll meet you at the end. So I have my main rows done, and I did about 17 rows, and now we are going to work on the sides. So we'll put 1 half double crochet in this double crochet that we just did. That is our 4 double crochet cluster, and we are going to put 1 half double crochet in every chain 1 space and 2 half double crochet in every double crochet row. And we'll place 2 double crochet in this our chain 2 space from row 1 to form our corner. This is what it looks like so far. So this is the time to go down a hook size, and if you are using a 5mm hook like me, you can switch to a 4mm hook now if you're following along. And we'll go ahead and put 1 half double crochet in every stitch of row 1 until our chain 10 space, and I'll meet you there. Now we are at our chain 10 space, so we are going to put 10 half double crochet into the chain 10 space. And repeat this across until the other side. Now we are going to chain 1 and then turn our work. Then we'll put 1 half double crochet into all the side stitch here. So I'm going to be calling this side stitch and side rows. Before we continue, we are going to mark where we want our straps to be. I have 7 shells on each side, so I'll be placing my strap at the 4th shell right in the middle, and I'm going to place a stitch marker in there, and we'll do the same for the other side. So for our side row 2, we are going to chain 1, half double crochet in the same stitch, and half double crochet in all the stitches until we have like 8 stitches left. Now we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. Then we'll skip the first stitch, half double crochet in the next stitch, and that is our first decrease. Then we'll half double crochet until the end of the row. Now for our side row 3, we are going to chain 1, half double crochet in the first stitch, so we are not skipping anything on the band at all. That is going to be straight all through. Now we are going to make 1 half double crochet into all the stitches until we have about 2 stitches left, then skip the last 2 stitches. For side row 4, we are going to chain 1, skip first stitch, then half double crochet in the remaining stitches until the end. So I'll continue decreasing 1 and 2 stitches alternatively until I have about 3 stitches left, and half double crochet in all 3 stitches until we have enough to tie at the back. So I have enough to tie. Honestly, I wasn't counting, and now we are going to chain 1 and put 1 single crochet in all the half double crochet rows, that is the edging, until the end. So I have my edgings done on this side. Now we are going to make a chain long enough for our strap. So we want to make sure that our chains are not twisted, then slip stitch to join. So this is what I have so far. We'll do the same thing for the other side, starting from side row 2, and I'll meet you at the end of our side tie row. So for this side, I'll be joining the strap from the front and work single crochet edging in each and every stitch like we did on the other side. So we are doing this way because we don't want our last row to be on the wrong side, and yeah. So I'll join, then single crochet into each and every stitch, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Now we are at the end. I will go ahead and make one more single crochet row from this strap here down to the other end for that clean finishing. Now this center part is actually where we get to have a little bit of fun. You can leave it exactly as it is for a clean look. That can definitely hold its own, but if you want to add a little dimension like I originally planned, of course, we are going to chain. I did 18, then join with a slip stitch at the front. Of course, make sure the joining is on the wrong side. I played around with these, and honestly you can see I love them equally for different reasons. And that's our summer bralette done. I really hope you enjoy making this one like I did, and if you make yours, please tag me. I love seeing your version. And the bralette and the wrap skirt are both on the channel in case you missed it, so you can put the whole set together if you're feeling like it. If you have any questions or anything that is unclear, please drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to reply to them on time. Also, if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe. I have more projects coming soon and you really don't want to miss those. Until then, bye.